Have you ever asked yourself if your metabolism was broken? You feel like your body is working against you and you're trying to do everything that seems right to lose weight or to move the needle, but nothing seems to be happening. And I hear that from women every single week. And I want you to hear that your body is not broken. It might feel like you're in an internal struggle fighting yourself with making the changes that you're trying to make. You're attempting a new diet, you're trying a new workout plan, maybe this whole Pilates and matcha trend will fix you, but the issues are actually deeper than you think. Here's where most people get it wrong, because the story that you've been told about why this is happening is the part that we need to actually look deeper into and figure out what's really going on a biological level. This belief comes from years or decades of doing everything you are told to do. Unfortunately, the crazy dieting programming that was given to us in the 80s has carried over into our current generation. Maybe things that your mother said or your grandmother said about looking trim or watching what they eat has somehow stuck with you. And you've tried the eating less, you've tried the moving more, you've tried to cut carbs, you've tried the Thigh Master. And when none of this is working, or when your weight comes back, or even when the doctor looks at your labs and says that everything is fine, your brain just wants to fill in the missing piece of information. So you just assume that you're the problem. I want to be super clear here. Your symptoms are valid. Your experience is valid. The struggle is valid. The frustration is valid. But whatever story you've been giving yourself or when you've heard from social media of why this is happening, that's what we need to talk about. There is a biological explanation for everything you're experiencing, and it has a name. It's called metabolic adaptation. Once you understand what that actually means, everything starts to make a different kind of sense. So this is where it gets really interesting, because once you understand what your metabolism is actually doing, you'll stop fighting with your body and you'll start working with it. There are certain chain reactions that happen in the body, and I want to explain to you what metabolic adaptation actually means. So metabolism is not a fixed machine. It's not a dial that you turn on and off. It's a dynamic system. It's an intelligent system that is constantly reading signals from your environment and adjusting its output based on that to keep you alive. The goal of your body and your brain is to keep you alive. So input from the environment comes in. That's the food that you eat, the stress that you experience, the sleep that you're getting or not getting, or whether or not you feel safety or danger in your environment. Your body takes in those signals, reads them, and interprets them. And your body responds and shifts its output to match what the body believes the situation requires. And that includes your metabolism too. Metabolic adaptation is taking in the information and adjusting based on the information. So therefore, your body is not failing you. This is what your body was designed to do. It's a survival system. It's protecting you. So if you've been frustrated with your body, the body that you've been fighting with, you actually might need to say thank you. It's been working overtime on your behalf this whole time. Now, if that's true, and it is, the next question is, what signals has your body been picking up on recently? Because that's where the real answers live. What inputs are coming into your body? What's going on? Why is the body trying to conserve the energy that it has? So the most common misconception in diet culture is the concept of calories in and calories out. That's not always the case. If you think that shrinking your calories will help you lose weight, it might. But if you're chronically under eating, or if you've been on diet cycles for many, many years, your body starts to understand that there's not a lot of food coming in. It's a scarcity mindset. And your body can't keep burning calories when there's not a lot of calories coming in. The body will start to take in the signals that not enough food is coming in, and it's going to bring your energy rates down. It's going to make weight loss harder. It's going to stall the weight loss or even reverse it, because your body wants to keep all the energy that it can get. It doesn't know when you're going to feed it again, so it just wants to hold on to everything that it has. That's not a sign that your metabolism's broken. It's just the body learning from what you repeatedly taught it over years of dieting and restricting. The body listens, the body understands, but the message that you were trying to send it was lost in translation. So I hope you're still with me, because the next part is a real game changer. And it's the piece that most women have never been told about their metabolism. Hormones actually affect metabolism and how it works. Many conventional approaches completely miss the part of hormones. They're not separate from your metabolism, but they all play a role in it. They all have a conversation with the different systems in your body that controls your metabolism. Some of these hormones are cortisol, insulin, your thyroid hormones, and your sex hormones like estrogen. And these hormones send signals to each other, influencing how you burn energy, every single day. Once you hit your 30s and your 40s, this is a really important piece of the picture because the hormonal changes that you experience in perimenopause can shift your hormones and the other hormones respond. So if you've had years of switching up your diets on top of hormonal changes or imbalances, that affects how insulin and some of these other hormones work in your body. And the rules that are supposed to work don't apply to you anymore. Your body's internal landscape has changed. The hormones aren't communicating the way that they used to. If you're doing all the right things, but nothing seems to be responding, it's not that your body is broken. We have to look at those signals in our body and see what's going on a hormonal level to explore what's not communicating with what. By the way, I actually have a free quiz that can help you figure out what's specifically going on with your metabolism. I'll drop the link below in the description, so keep that in mind as we keep going. There is one more piece that ties all of this together, and honestly, it might be the most important one, so stay with me. Another reason that your metabolism might not be functioning as you want it to is because of the nervous system. I want to slow down here and take time on this topic because this is the concept that most of my clients might have heard of before because it's a buzzword on social media, but they don't understand what the nervous system is and how it's related to how your metabolism functions. So the nervous system really governs the entire body, and metabolism is focused on energy systems. And these are actually deeply connected systems. When your nervous system is activated, you're chronically stressed or stimulated, you're in survival mode. So when the body senses that on a nervous system perspective, it tells the other systems to hold on to fat, to mess up your sleep, to raise cortisol and stress hormones, to raise your cravings, because your body wants all of the energy that it can have. It conserves it and it gives you cravings for more. Again, you're not broken. These are just signals that your body systems have received that your survival seems to be at stake, and it's adapted based on that information. Life can be stressful, and sometimes when things hit you all at once for a long time, it stresses out your whole entire system. And the system, it's programmed to keep you alive. So it adapts in order to do that. I just want to say, thank you, body. So what this means for you going forward is that now that we understand the problem, this is what we can do. If your body adapted once or several times, it can adapt again. I want you to focus on that positive shift. So you might not like where you're at now, but that doesn't mean you have to stay there. The metabolic adaptation is not a life sentence. Your body just responded to the signals that it was getting, signals of threat and scarcity, and it adjusted, and it can adjust again to signals of safety and nourishment. And that's where you come in. That's where the changes that you make start to give your body new signals, to start giving your body signals of restoration and safety. This is going to help your nervous system regulate in a positive way. It's going to help your hormones also balance in a positive way. And notice that I didn't mention anything about calorie counting. You have to change the input signals to your body so that the responses of your body change positively. Your body's not broken. It's just responding perfectly to an imperfect situation. And we can change those signals, and the body will follow with a better response. Your metabolism isn't broken, but it's adapting to protect you. Keep that in mind as we figure out the next steps and how to help our body specifically. I have that free metabolism quiz I mentioned earlier that helps you identify exactly what signals your metabolism has been picking up on, so you're not just guessing anymore. I want you to go take the quiz at the link below. It takes just a few minutes, and it gives you so much more clarity than anything that you've tried before. Your body has been trying to give you signals and communicate with you this whole time, and taking the quiz can be the first way to start listening. Before you go, tell me in the comments if you've noticed signs of metabolic adaptation. Did you see yourself in the restriction piece of it, or the nervous system stress piece of it, or even the hormone piece of it? I want to know exactly where you are. Your body has been working for you this whole time. It's time to start working with it. I'll see you in the next video.